Okay, this section, we already had a couple on those worksheets. Remember there was one problem where when you graphed it to find the solutions, they were parallel lines. So if they're parallel, what does that mean? They don't intersect, so same slope, but when you're solving a system of equations and they don't intersect, what does that mean? No solution, right. So you don't always graph them though. So the way you tell them when you're solving them, like we had one like this on the other problem, is remember you can use elimination. You can subtract to get rid of the y's. Y minus y is 0. So when you subtract the others, negative x take away negative x is 0. So both the x's and y's cancel. If that ever happens, it's either going to be no solution or many solutions. So when you do the other side, negative 3 take away 2 is negative 5. 0 does not equal negative 5, so that's a no solution. Okay? And again, you can see if you graphed them, they'd be parallel. Now the many solutions, if we solve this by elimination, nothing matches up. So I would take this top times 2, and that would make that 6. So remember, you got to take everything. You'd get 6x plus 2y equals negative 2. And here we got negative 6x minus 2y equals 2. To get the x's to cancel, they're opposite signs, so you would add. But when you add that, that also cancels, so you get 0. And when you add that, you get 0. Which is true, so that's the many solutions. So what happens is when you graph them, they end up being the same exact line. These two equations are the same, they're just opposite signs. And remember, you could change this to plus, and this to minus, and it would end up being the same exact thing. How did that come on?
Why does everyone ask me?
What happened? Just kidding, Rebecca. I have like something.
So that's all it is today. Is they have the many solution and no solution with a couple of that can be solved thrown in there. Okay, so again, here if I took this times 5, I would get 5x minus 10y equals 15. So if I added these, that would cancel, and that would cancel. So if you end up with 0 equals 0, it's many solutions. Here, if I took this times 2, this would make negative 4x plus 6y equals 8. So remember, if they're the same sign, you would subtract them. 6 minus 6 is 0. Negative 4 take away negative 4 is also 0 because you got to change the sign. But on this side, you don't get 0, you get 2. So that's the no solution. Easy enough?
Yep.
All right.